Alright, so check this. I titled this one, I lost my wife's tax money in real estate, which we all know, if you know me, that ain't happened. Not to say that it's not possible to happen, but I just know in today's world, it's hard to get real stuff to resonate with some people, so you gotta think of the most outlandish stuff just to get them to check it out, which is no clickbait at all. In fact, like I said, it's not to say you can't lose money in real estate if you don't make the right investments, but so far the investments we've been making have been pretty decent. And you know, since you're here, you might as well check it out, because I'm gonna give you some real game on how not to lose yours in real estate. Because using tax money as a tool to invest in real estate would be a good means for most people right now, because it's not every day you run across a big lump sum to invest in real estate, whether you buy your first time home or it's a investment property that you're trying to get into. Like I said, I'm about to give you some real life game on how you can take your tax money and flip it, make it do a couple car rips. And like I said, all that was completely BS. I ain't lost her tax money in no real estate. In fact, I'm making it double up right now as we speak, because anybody who know me know I'm a straight hustler, baby. Okay, so one thing you can do is take your tax money, use it as a down payment on your primary residence if you're looking for somewhere for you to live, you know, you and your family or whatnot. And I'm gonna take this calculator, I'm gonna show you how to break these numbers down depending on the price range that you're trying to spend on your first time home buyer, whether it's FHA, Fannie Mae, it's all different types of mortgage companies and products out there. So let's just say you're looking at a $150,000 crib. Here's just how you'll break this down at the current interest rate that it is, which is I believe 3.8, 3.5 maybe. Either way, I'm gonna do them with both numbers for you, and this is how you'll break it down. Okay, so you'll take the $150,000 house times that by this. These are the numbers that you will come up with. Say for instance, you're taking a $200,000 house, $300,000, you'll do the same thing, and pretty much you want to include closing fees, title searches, insurance, all that is packaged in. So your closing fee gonna be a little bit more than this number, so don't exactly go off this number. I always have a little bit more extra put up, you know, for all that, as well as move-in costs, furniture, all that, if you're going all brand new things when you move in your nice home. A lot of us tend to go over budget when we buy our first home, so definitely have some extra wiggle room in there for that. Another thing you can do is invest with someone else on an investment property, and that's usually 20% down, which it can always be more. And if you want to break them numbers down, you can go back to the old videos. I done taught my niece and my daughter how to do it, so it's not a complicated process as some people make it. It's really not that hard. And once you get that cash flow coming in from that investment property, you will not regret investing that tax money in there. Another thing you can do is dump a lot of money into a property that you already have. Build up that equity on there, and later on down the line, whether that's 6 months from here or maybe even a year, you have that money to fall back on, because you can build that equity up in your property using your tax money. So that's a good tool to use. So, and another thing you can do is take and pay extra on your mortgage if you already own your property, and extra towards the escrow. And what this does is, if you ever miss a payment or two, you ain't got to worry about your house going into foreclosure or none of that stuff, because you already paid up and you got the money set aside in escrow, like a savings account of sort for you. And like I said, not to mention the equity that you build in your property by doing this, as well as getting the house paid off faster. So hopefully you got a nice few tips from this video that you can really use. Make sure you don't lose your tax money in real estate, stocks, bonds, cryptocurrency, whatever you want to invest in, but it's real estate for me, aka Mr. Duplex. Y'all pretty much already know what it is.